Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My hair looking cute. Hold on. Everyone has been admiring this wig. I'm like, guys, relax. It's available when you want it. If you're new here, I'm Caroline Cash and I'm a Ugandan beauty self-care and content creator based in Kampala. Welcome. Please do the needful and subscribe, okay? We're a community. We are growing by the day and I just truly appreciate it, honestly, okay? All right, so we are home. I just finished some work content. Thank God. I wasn't behind actually. Just perfect timing. Yeah, and I was trying to do a video for a friend of mine. She's currently doing I think she's working with a company and they're doing something around the female creative. So she was like, oh, if you could do this clip for me, that would be cute. I was like, but I would love to. So I was just sitting down doing that, making sure it made sense, and then I sent it to her. So I hope she has received it and she likes it. I hope so. Other than that, tuliwaka lelo. I was supposed to step out. Yesterday we had a convo of how I was supposed to meet some guys for a meeting, but then when their response was not giving it for me because, like, number one, I sent them a proposal. I wanted to work with them on a certain situation that they have in store. Okay, and I sent this proposal, like literally breaking it down. Like I break it down so much whereby you don't feel the need to ask me about anything else. It's like, okay, clearly everything she has put, everything we need to find out she has put in this proposal. So it's just we are on board or we are not, you know. So I sent the email. They saw it, and then the guy is like, let's meet and talk. And I was like, what are we talking about? Like everything is right there. So I sent a message again saying, I hope you saw what the email that I sent and whatever. Like, yeah, we saw it. I'm like, okay, can I know the details on, because if we are meeting tomorrow, then tell me what we are going to discuss, just so technically I can prepare on my side. I was blue ticked, so I was like, I don't think I'm going there. It just seems like I'm going to waste my Uber fees to go all the way to Bukoto, and then there's you getting there, then you're repeating what you already sent in the proposal. Then they're like, okay, we shall think about it, we shall call you back. Do you see how it's that? Like, I don't like that. Yeah, so anyway, I was like, all is well, let me just proceed to do other things. So today we are stepping out. Can't think of how we are going. Where we are going here in the neighborhood. I'm going to the tailor to work on my pants. Remember the bag, the stuff that I had put together, where I was like, oh, I need to reduce these things. They're all here. I'm hoping we can go. Give the chick my measurements, stuff and stuff. I'm wearing this really tight situation. Maybe workout things. You guys know them. But this is the lime green. And she's cute. She really touches the body because at the same time, I'm wearing a mother's union. And that thing can be showing. Only you just have to wear thongs in these things. That's all you gotta wear. But I'm going to put on this pair of thingies on top, so that when I go the other side, I can just take it off. She can measure nicely without me completely stripping. You get? So that's always like the hack. If you're going to the tailor, you know, and you're there, oh my God, my jeans, now I have to take them off. You wear one of these boot-tight things, put on something like this, so that anything you're wearing, even if it's pants, because this is so tight on your body, the measurements will be correct. So anyway, to the neighborhood, let's go in the neighborhood to the lady, work on that. Then we are going to come back, and then I want to do like a proper arranging of things. Why is he calling me? I really don't want to speak right now. Anyway, yeah. So what did I say? There's the guy who brought my appliances from Crazy Deals and brought them home. I called him again. I just called him right now. And I was trying to figure out how much he would charge me to take those things to Kisasi. So he told me, I think it's a fair deal. But on top of him taking those ones, I want to top up other things so that he just takes them at once, you know, so that when we are moving, we are not fighting. We just have clothes, shoes, products, and we're out. So I want to lock it back my books. I have 2 storage bins there, but those storage bins are full of rubbish, honestly. Like, I think I need to throw them out. But there's so much that I'm leaving here. And I told my sister, whatever I leave here in this house is yours, technically. So if you want it, if you guys don't find the need for, figure out where to toss it. But you know, that's what's happening. So anyway, let me first see if I can, let me first get a pair of shirts. I hope the woman is there, Banang. There's my pair of brown shirts which I like wearing. It's so cute. It's the one I like rocking and stuff. But did I lose them? I don't see them anywhere, Banang. I have so much. I'm just going to, honestly, like, the things are going to, what am I even saying? Let me just wear my actual glasses. I don't like to be recognizable when I'm moving in this neighborhood. People can stare, like, and then when you know, when someone, like, you're staring at someone, then they look at you, and at least call you pretend, you're like, but they will. I'm like, I'm so happy I'm leaving this staring neighborhood. Oh, anyway, let's go outside, babe. Let's go to the tailor and hope to God that she's available. My phone, the battery was low, so I'm going to leave it here. If anything, I'll be paying how much later. Real full bag now. It's a real full bag. Okay. I don't know if you still have my measurements. No. Oh, we. Okay, I can try. I can try when I miss. These ones are big. The West. Yeah, I don't know, over here. But not too much.
How is that?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Height is okay.
Height is fine. Height is perfect. If I wear high heels, it fits properly. Man, this jean skirt. This jean skirt is the waist. It has to be tight.
That's how the fashion comes out.
It has to be tight nicely. This one is the waist fits me, but the height, I want it to be like this one. And then this one, I brought it once here, but it really disturbed me. Like a thing moved and disappeared. So I don't know. How about we just find a button and I think it will not disturb me anymore if I put a button. It's fine. It's just that here in the west, you see, yeah, but it fits fine. This one is just the zip on the side. You see, about when I can pick them sometime this week. Honestly, sometime. Today is Tuesday. Thursday. Thursday is fine. How much will it be?
36.
26. Oh, you're so expensive, madam.
This is fine. This is 10.
Because it's gin.
This is 2,000.
Mm.
10, 20, 25,
Mm.
27, 28.
Kale, I'll come back on Thursday evening. Oh God, I left my phone at home. Can I bring it? I'll bring it today before it ends. Okay, thank you. Actually, I should have come with my phone and bought a snack. Ah, yeah. And she's really good at what she does, like Congolese vibes. She's excellent. Guys, let me first cross the road. Oh, you guys, we're back home. Banang. Oh, that's good. All right. Sorry, guys. I need like a glass of bushera. Also, I think I lost my comb yesterday. I can't find it anywhere for some reason, and it's bothering me. I only have this good fake one with weird teeth. The other brush is one that really combs my hair very nicely. It makes me feel so cute. This one, not so much. Right. Time to clear that junk in my storage bins. I don't know. It's just, I feel like so much has accumulated in my room that I have a lot of junk for some reason. I feel like I have a lot of junk. Hold on, let me push you guys closer. Turn the light up in this place. I can hear you loud and clear. The more I want, the more I get. Are those the words? The more I get, the more I want. She wants to own. I wish I could play music with you guys on, but I can't because they'll grab me for copyright. Come closer, and I just get up my I just can't stop. This is going to be the bag for the rubbish. I just have so much, like I need to get rid of. So much that is pointless. And this wig of mine, I need to buy a weave so that they can add to the hair. I overbrushed it. Now it has some lines that are missing. This is part of my actual handbag. Why I put it in here, I don't know. Anyway, guys, yeah. So I have to figure out the whole storage situation because I realize I have so much junk. Okay, this is just actually I'll need this bag. Can help me store my wig, one of my wigs. I don't know if it's this, but video is chopping my head off for some reason. Hello, get the full girl. Yeah, for the wigs. Oh, you know what? Let me leave this in here. And then because I got 2 duffel bags the other day, oh, this is the packaging for my DJI camera. I'm going to keep it just one day in case I decide to sell the camera. Then I'll have a box to put it in. I won't be in need of these other duffel bags. I have two bags, 3. I have 2 bags that I won't be needing anymore. I'll just give them to my sister because it's like, what's the point? You've gotten 2 bags, you're good. I actually have very many packing bags for hair. Oh, where's the other wig? I want to store my wigs in there. 2 duffel bags, so I give up the rest. Then I have Boveras, bananas. Then this contract, this was like my second worst brand deal I ever got. Worst. And let me tell you guys something which I will stand by anytime, any day. I will stand by it. If you're creative, please do not attempt to be the first influencer hire of a brand that has never worked with an influencer. Don't. Let them go and deal with some 5 others before they get to you. Because that's what happened with this person. That's what happened. And guys, I'll tell you this for free. This is like a bag which came... It's even old. Let me tell you something for free. This person, we signed a contract deal for 3 months. 3, which is usually... I saw this car brown thing. I thought it was a band of 50 kernels. I was going to start jumping up and down. This wallet, I'm also tossing. Meanwhile, it has some cards of mine. Do I even use these cards? Absa was such a disappointment. I don't know, maybe the type of account I opened or something. It was just not working out. But I'll keep them. You never know. But this wallet is done and dusted. Yeah. So, so we signed a contract for 3 months. Now, when we signed this contract for 3 months, it was like, and that's how they always come saying, let's first try for 3. We first test out, as if you're some science experiment. I was like, it's fine. So we start the 3 months. Oh gosh, these are all my school stuff. Oh gosh, my student ID. Look at how I looked. Guys, I can't even show you. I look like a horror movie. We shall find like a cute bag to store this. I also just need, I feel like I need something which is just has like files and documentations and stuff. Didn't I have one of those? But it's old. And then my dissertation for uni. Yeah, this is, I need to store this somewhere. Yeah, so the contract's for 3 months. Let's test Vichy. I was like, whatever. So we start the whole thing for 3 months. This book has nonsense. I honestly bought this book because it had these words. This is why I bought this book. 35k for Mr. Price. Toss. Yeah. So I was like, okay, let's do the thing. And then we start working. But during the process of working, I noticed something about them. First of all, micromanager. Secondly, um, uh, my graduation day sadly was not the best day of my life. It wasn't the happiest. You know what, like when people celebrate how their graduation days were crazy. I didn't have a good time on my grad, sadly. And I'll never have that experience ever again, which sucks. That's a story for another day. Yeah, so yeah, micromanager on top of that. On top of being a micromanager, every video we used to do, it's like they are number one, I would urge them to create their own content, right? Again, if you so when I was featured in the papers, cute. Again, if you are starting out with a brand that has never worked with an influencer, please, at least if you've already taken the gig, and you have to make sure that they have a system in which they create their own content. It has to be there. If they can't create their own content, or they are struggling to create their own content, they are going to misuse the time with you. They are going to do the most during that time with you, because they don't have their own content. So in their eyes, you're the content creator. You have to make it happen. So I'm telling them, Banange, your content, Vichy, even before we started, I was like, I'm going to start next month. Can you start doing your content? Vichy. Yeah, we are starting, Banange, but we're trying to figure it out. Nenga, things are jumping. It was always story after story. Banange, don't we start? They don't even have anything up posted. I was like, what did we discuss? You guys told me that we are going to do what? Sorry, guys, I need to check if all these things are important or not. You mean I worked with Pearl Guide once? Yeah, but it's like, where is the content? You said you're going to put up content. Nothing. I was actually looking for this. Anyway, my period bag. Can you imagine? I have one. I've only used it like 3 times, but I think it's essential to have. Oh, and then my art and crafts book. I'm going to give this to my nephew when he comes. Then I have an album. And then this one is also diary that I used to carry. It used to be tossed. Yeah, so anyway, they were not doing their part of the job. So guess what? I start working. Now when I start working, I noticed also the other thing is that the one thing that they would only find some content to post only on the day that I've posted. That's when they would be in the morning, they would be like posting, but on normal days, nothing. And I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. And I feel people misuse the word collaboration. It's a partnership, because it's your effort plus my effort together to make this happen. It's a two-way street. Honey, I'm the one fidgeting. Now the content, you guys haven't posted content. That's where these photos were. Guys, when I was a maid at my friend's wedding, Jesus Christ, man, gosh, I didn't save them well. They look funny. Me and my cousin, we are friends at our bestie's wedding. Bananga, we are looking lost. But we looked pretty. Bami Martha, over how is she? Pretty girl. Anyway, yeah. So they're not doing anything, bitchy, and I just started to feel frustrated. I started to feel so ill. I started to feel like, oh, I just can't wait for December 31st that I wrap this. It was just foul. It was a shitty deal. And on top of it being shitty, the work under it was enormous, because I had to hire a videographer to do the content, you know. In this particular situation, I couldn't do it myself, so I had to hire Bichi. It was just annoying at so many levels, and I was just sick of it. Anyway, oh, guys, my photo when I was young at Gaba Beach. Oh my god! Oh, babes, I need to put this in a frame. Where is it? You know what? Let me keep this with this photo of my cousin as well. I'm going to put my photo in a frame. So, yeah. So we do that 2 months, and then we start prepping for December, and then they're supposed to give me a payment. A payment number one, which was the payment for the balance of November, and then a deposit for December. Because usually when you're working with these people, always take a 50% payment prior, then a balance at the end, because there's so much logistics behind the scenes that you need to take care of that's not necessarily coming from your pocket. Because at the same time, if you start taking care of that on your own, at the end of the month, you're going to find yourself just paying debts, and you have no money from that deal. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happened. And we are here chilling. Meanwhile, I'm sleeping. My assistant now reaches out. Hey, Carol. So the chick is like, since November, baby, she wanted to take a break for December. Actually, that's not how my assistant told me. My assistant basically said that she's saying that she's like, oh, like basically to mean we are done. We've done September, November. Basically, we are done the 2 months. Hello! We are done the 2 months. The third month was done. And then they decided to like. Now, her reasoning was that, oh, we can take a break December, then I will reach out to you sometime in January. I laughed. I was like, really, people really be doing the most. Like, I don't even know what that means. Should I take this to the apartment? I'll just buy more. I've had this for years for some reason. I didn't understand it. I was like, that is not how it works. Okay? When you sign a deal which says it's 3 months, you can't wake up one morning and be like, let's take a break, let's resume the other month. Meanwhile, the other month she's talking about is next year. The prices I'm charging now are not going to be the same in 2026. Number one, they are not going to be the same. And also, how do you know that I want your brand on board with mine next year? You understand? So it's December. December is already here. Let's just wrap it up and call it a day. So the person was like, no, Richie. Me, I was like, listen, tell me, do I argue with people during those times? I don't argue. I'm like, has my balance been paid for November? Yes. Okay. Now, since they want to bring it to a halt, also there are consequences. When you cut a deal short like that, there are consequences. And my contract said, when we wrap up a contract for 3 months, you have the ability to use that content for 3 months. Actually, technically, there are 6. The 3 months we work together, and then the 3 other months, altogether 6. And then after that, that's when we take them down. You can use it if you've done a 3-month completion. But since they had not completed, I had to take them down effective that day. So those were the consequences. So here is the person calling, literally shouting. Like, guys, I think she had the phone like this, shouting. And then I was like, I don't know what they thought that they were planning to do. Because at the end of the day, you signed something for this. And I would imagine if you want to cancel that deal, what are these straps for? Which bags are they for? Oh, let's put in the trash. I would imagine that if you want to cancel a deal, you first go and read the contract. You're like, let me go and read it just to make sure that I'm on the right track. Because if they had read it and understood, they would have been like, yeah, I don't think we can, because now it's going to be such a loss, because now all those videos will be taken down. And then it's like, what did we do now for 2 months? That's what it's going to give. Anyway, so that's what happened. And me, of course, when I got my payment for November, I deleted everything and I kept it pushing. So they called my assistant, Vichy, telling her, We told you, but it was just going to be a break. Even if it's a break, it makes no sense. It's girl, this is the other bag I had. So I had to, this and the other one. I won't be needing them anymore. Yeah, so anyway, that's what happened. And that deal came to a close, and I was very appreciative in a way that it did. It did disturb my plans because I'd already now planned for so much, especially now that I am doing a big move and all that stuff. Oh, this is like a cute glass case. I'm going to clean it and keep it. Yeah, it disturbed me a bit in that way, but I always want to see the good. I always want to see positives, even in the bad, when things are not going well. But again, these are shades of like the movie theater. We bought so many. How many are these? Like 5. I need to keep them because my nephews are coming. We might need to use them at the cinema. I always see a positive in those things because the positive was, number one, I was already complaining. I was over that deal anyway. Number two, it was making no sense to me. It was straining me mentally, financially. I just felt like every time I worked at the end of the month, what did I even get from that money that I worked for those people for 2 months? Nothing. All of it just kept flying. So I was like, yeah, maybe it just wasn't worth it. So I just said, you know what? We keep pushing. And that is exactly what I did. So when that wrapped, yeah, these are my documents, guys. My bitchy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I need like a proper file with everything. Meanwhile, I also have my scripts from when I was acting, but now will I need these anymore? Trash. Let's just put them in trash. The movie's already out. I'll be on Showmax for the rest of my life, so it's whatever. Yeah, but I want to find a nice file where I can keep these even better in good condition. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so I was just like, I think let's wrap that up and call it a day. So that's what I did. Then I had these 2 bags full of weird clothing that I was meant to throw out. Jesus. Yeah, so that's how I saw it. I was like, Carol, don't even sweat. This deal has come to an end for a reason. Respect the reason. It's the universe trying to communicate something to you. So if anything, be thankful that it has been communicated and keep it pushing. Mukwano. Then just after talking to myself like that, just me speaking to myself like that, I felt relief. I felt ease. I was like, bye. And we closed it just like that. So I urge you, if you're watching this, and sometimes, when you tie on things too much, when you tie on things, you know what you're doing? You're controlling, and you don't want to control. Sometimes when people show you how they are, how they operate, how they did. Mokwano, don't argue. Don't argue with what God is trying to communicate with you. Just say, you know what? You know what's best, and keep it pushing. So that was my vibe. That was my vibe. I left it. And I say to myself, let me tell you, moving forward, I'm not accepting that nonsense anymore. I'm not doing that nonsense. Do I still like this cut top? I don't know. It was like a cute one, but it was so small. Huh? Like almost my titties would be out. Carol, toss it. Toss. And that's what happens, guys. Don't force it. Don't when something has shown up in a random way and you're like, I don't think this is for me to do, just accept that it's not. Don't try to tie on it so much. Let it go. At the end of the day, you don't want to control things. Tell me why I have a box in here. Tell me. Don't control. Let go. What's this? This is my first ever visit to a dermatologist, and they had written down the products I was using at that time. I have it here. Let's just keep it for memory. Okay, so the 2 bins are done. Let me first take these things the other side so they can deal with them. Guys, I'm back. That was a lot. But I cleaned both bins, so they are very clean now. I'm just going to put back the book stuff that was in here. I'm going to find a proper. Actually, I think I would find one in like Chinatown, right? Chinatown. And then like put the files together nicely. The files together. Because I just hate the fact that I have all these documents exposed. And these are important documents, by the way. I think that I have them exposed. So I'll go to Chinatown, get the thingy, put them together. This is also the cover of my tablet. Like if I ever want to sell the tablet, then I'll just put it in here. But would I sell it? I'll probably give it to like a sibling. I'll be like, oh, you want? Because I do intend to like, I intend to switch up my tech stuff. But that's for much later. Because I definitely need a better phone. I'm currently using the iPhone 12, but I want to get like a 13 or a 14. Then the tab, I would want something else. And then I would want a MacBook. When I tell you I've been saying MacBook over and over, like I feel like I'm manifesting. I'm like, please let me get a MacBook. Guys, if I got a MacBook, no lie, you guys would not stress with consistency. Like I'll just be posting like every day if I could, because of how fast they are. This I'm going to keep outside because my nephew is coming. And I think the other 2 boys, my sister has their books. That one will draw in that one. Then of course my books, my Bible, my other books, my passport. Passport and yellow card fever should stay outside, I feel. Because what if I'm going to need them soon? Does this thing close when I put in the yellow card thing? I think this one I should have on me when I'm this side for now. Yeah, but these are like books and not book. This can be in here. Then I will also add my other reading books, guys. It's so sad that I never got to do 12 books this year. And I was trying to force myself, but I realized there's so much going on my mind at the moment that I can't even focus. So I just need everything together, and then maybe next year we can get back into the groove of things. But I would just say that I'm proud of myself that I managed to read 10 books this year, and that's even more. That's even like 10 books is insane because people can't even read 2 books. Okay, so we are proud we accomplished that. It's still a win, and I will celebrate that in my own way, right? So, and I just hope like I can figure out like some way to like place them so that I can create some sort of like a library for myself over there. I want like a library vibe situation. Anyway, we shall see once we get there. What else? My graduation hat. It just makes sense because it's with my books. And then I have these passes, surely. I'm like, should I pack them or should I leave them here? In case there's a wedding coming up. Let me first put this box, my DJI box. These are, actually, do I still have any? These are cotton pads. Cotton pads that sometimes they just don't. There's always some left, so I have to first use these ones to a degree, and I put in the remainder. I got this thing from Miniso. It helped me banangi. Like it's so convenient, and it helps me so much. Okay. The remainder we shall put in the box. Shall need them in the future. And then some bags from stores that I bought from. You know, I might need those where I'm going. Who knows? Who knows? Caroline, who knows? Yeah, so that clutch bags. I don't know what to do about these clutch bags. Should I just leave them here? And if I leave them here, rest assured, rest assured I won't be needing them when I'm going. Then my iron thing, I wanted to sell this, but no one has bought. Should I just take a picture and see if maybe someone will take it today? It's an iron thing, like if you want to straighten your weave, this is what they use. Let me take a picture and see if someone will be willing to buy it, because I bought it a while back and I just don't use it ever, and it just sucks, you know, because I really gold ceramic comb, ceramic, and I don't use it at all. So it's like, what's the point, you know? Just put it in there. What else? What else? My period thing. So go in there. My Dama roller thing, guys, with no edges. Get yourself a Dama roller. How does it look like? Can you see it from here? Just you keep doing that. It will definitely be a part of my routine. What else? What else? These I'm going to give to my sister to keep. My passport is staying. You never know. You never know. Then I had bought these good things for like, I didn't buy them, I was given. You know, when you're doing your lashes, or a lash wash, or what, then and you clean. But what if I get back into doing lashes? I might want to do that on my own when I'm at home. Keep them carry, you never know. And I think that's about it. That's about it. This bag. But I have another bag. Oh, there it is. Let's store my wig nicely. Let's store my wig. This wig honestly is beautiful, but it needs, when you take it and they straighten it, you keep holding it. Like if you're not wearing it in that moment, maybe if I'll get it like a wig hanger so that it stays straight. If you fold it or you put it in your bag, or if you, it real falls. And I have some other wigs here that needed washing. Actually, not some other wigs. I had this curly one that I had gotten a while back. Oh, both of these ones, Bambi, I'm throwing them. I can't even put them up for sale. They've over been used and one. They're just tired, you know. They're just tired. How did this get in here? This is my remote for my tripod. These are getting thrown out. My tripod got damaged, you guys. I'm going to need a new one. It sucks because this thing was portable. Like when I tell you, when you use it, it's so easy. Even like when we move with it, no one would know you're holding a tripod, but I had to self-tape it. You know, it was just so, like, this could go in your handbag, like if you have a tote bag. But then like a tripod thing got broken. I don't know if it can be fixed, and yet I still had so much use for it. I think that this one is not going back here. What's up? Hello? And then it has its own remote control. Like if you travel solo, and you want to take pictures, you do it yourself. You just put it there, then just click like a thing while you're pausing. Those are the things we need as creatives, honestly. So I have a second bean bag. It's down there. The issue is that I think I'm going to store this bag in here as well, because I haven't been wearing it in a while. Let's put it here. I think I'll leave this out because I definitely be, when my nephews are here, the shenanigans will be up to. You definitely need a cross bag so that you know you're chasing after them very fast. And then the other Chanel bag. Oh, it's just tired. The Chanel bag is tired, girl. It's tired. Then I have like these blue bags that I rarely use. Let me just put them in here. Chanel bag at this point is just up here for decoration. Bambi, she's tired. Oh, Nangi, I've done so much with this bag. You guys have no idea. My scarf was in here the whole time. I've done so much. And it's you can think it looks good, but these were things have rusted. And it's just not sexy. You're moving around with a rusted bag. I think at some point I'm going to find a new one. Let's put this in here. Shall be using it when I'm traveling. Actually, let me give it to my mom. Can use it to put in vegetables. I can always make a new one. My pen. Do I need a pen? I do need a pen though. Let's leave the Chanel up here for that decoration. When I'm leaving, I promise, I'm going to leave it inside this closet. I'm going to bounce. I have so much decor pieces. Vanag. Then what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What's in here? Oh, my body thing. Does this thing even still fit me? I doubt, but let's get it for washing. Put this in here as well. I think we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. The rest of the other second bin is going to, my shoes are going to go in there. Some of the shoes that I don't wear as much, but I would want them to take them the other side. Those are the ones that will go. It helps because I had already technically arranged like my space. Remember when we arranged together? I technically arranged, so I know how the things that will stay here. Now my sister was telling me the other day, she was like, "Now, Carol, you're going to leave your stuff here. Like, who is going to, like, you're going to crowd that space?" I was like, "Becky, I'm leaving them here, but you're allowed to do whatever because my sister is moving in here." I was like, "You're allowed to do with them whatever you'd like. Me, it's just that I'm tossing them. So if you see something you like, you take. If you toss. It's as simple as that." These are sample things that came with these curtain thingies. I'm going to give them to her to put them up. Oh, my passport. A passport. Maybe putting it in my bag that I'm currently carrying. As well as my pen. And of course, my ear stuff. My eye thingy. Yeah, so what we shall be packing much later will be product, some of the clothes, of course the hangers, and I'm not using the hangers currently. Wait, yeah, the hangers will go to the side. Hangers are coming with me. Hangers are coming until I can get new ones. But I low-key love these hangers. I just like how thin they are. And when you put them in a closet and space them out nicely, they look so organized. And I was like, Becky, so what? So I was saying, my sister, what hangers is she going to use once I pack my things, my hangers for real? She's like, well, I already have some in my closet in my room, so I'll just bring them here. I was like, yeah, but she's not as coordinated as I am. Why she has like random hangers. They're all mixed and they look so strange. What shoes am I putting in here? You know it's time to say goodbye. Am I really singing that song when I'm leaving? To forget me, your candlelight. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. It's the world. Oh, such a better way for me to be. Your father-in-law in every storm. I can't believe I won't do any of this. Side of purchase. This gotta be next to you. And then of course my boots. You know what I realized? I need more high heels. I don't have high heels, you guys. And it sucks. Like, how can I not have high heels? Like, what's the meaning of it? I just have like boots and what? And like sneakers and oh, I need to change that. And I remember you guys, we had that convo. I've said that I started leaning into casual clothes and stuff. You get? I don't like that I lean into casual. I want classy, stiletto. You know what I mean? We are so going to get back into that as soon as possible. As soon as everything goes back to normal, yeah. I want cute slippers, kitten heels. I saw a certain type of kitten heel that I liked. I was like, can you imagine? Because back in the day, I'd be like, me, a kitten heel, ew. But there are some kitten heels that I like. I don't know if I have a picture that I'm going to put up on here so you guys can see what I mean. They are like slippers. Like imagine your sapato, but has a kitten heel. I find them so cute. Do you understand? I'll put this in here, Papa. Okay, that's cute. What else will I be packing from here? I think that's most of it actually. The rest I may or may not need. This I might need, and then there are some that I'm going to leave here, so there's no point. Yeah, there are some shoes here that I will have to send to the guys to first clean for me before I can take them. But for now, this is it. This is it. Whew. But also keep in mind, you guys, keep in mind, gosh, look at my face, I'm saying sweat. Keep in mind that I have a full-blown that I also have the sets. I have the suitcase sets and stuff. So anything else, I can put it in. Oh, why is this camera so dodgy now? Huh. So anything else, I can put in one of the faucets and stuff, and it's great. I think that's it. That's it. Let me see. Yeah, and also the remaining shoes that I'm going to take to the guys to clean can go in one of the duffel bags. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe I leave my sister the jewelry box because I'm like, I might need a new one. Maybe I'll leave her with that one. And it's great. Still haven't decided if I'm going to check these little bags or not. It's like, what the... Honey, let's just leave them. Let's leave them. Let's leave them. Then I have a crazy, like, my product situation here is stupid. It's so gross. What is this? What is this junk? I need to organize better. I need to organize better. I just have like, anyway, we shall sort all this out. I promise. We shall sort this all out. We shall sort this all out. It's just a mess. Then, of course, my glasses. Yeah, actually, I should have packed some of these glasses with the shoes. Ocho. I need to like I'll decide like 3-4 pairs that I can be using while I'm here. And most of these I'm not using. So it's like what are we here for? What are we doing? Do you get me? Yikes. Oh gosh. Let's just wipe them a bit. No biggie. I really love these red shades so much. They're so cute. Red shades. Then these are also a banger. 10 out of 10. These shades are so cute. I was technically supposed to go to Kigali on Friday. I don't know if I'm going because the people who are supposed to alert me are not saying anything. But I really don't like these. I think I'm going to toast these. And then there are these, but I wore these for years. Jesus, will I still need them? Because they're so old, Bambi. They've gone through so much. These. It's such a biker moment. I think it's time that I give them up. I just want to take classy but cute ones. Yeah, so I was supposed to travel to Kigali on Friday. Shit, have I broken these? Supposed to go to Kigali on Friday. They haven't let me know, so I'm like, ugh. And for me, I don't like when people don't let me know about plans. Guys, I've broken them. And they were so pretty. If they break, that means they were not meant for me to begin with. Yeah, so they haven't communicated, and you know me and my planning tendencies. I tend to be doing the most. If I don't hear from anybody, in my head I cancel it. Then later they're like, hey Carol, so tomorrow we are meeting. I can be like, meeting where? Sorry, I'm not available. Honestly, it's because because now if we were to go, right? If we were going to go. Yeah, so for now, if we were going to go, I was planning to braid my hair. I didn't want to go with my wig out. It's just too much work. And also, guys, it's a road trip. It's not like by plane or anything. I was going to have some braids, cute, so that even when you're going, and you're going to be like by the pool, by the what, like everything is together. Now, you know what it means to braid hair in Kampala? You have to book an appointment. hey, book me for Wednesday, bichi, bichi, bichi. Even the girl reached out like, are you still coming Wednesday? Bichi? Have I responded? I haven't responded because no one has told me anything. So those are the extra plans I be doing. If I don't hear from anyone, I tend to just keep it pushing and I move on. That is how I operate in this life. Lots of people don't operate the way I do, and that's a problem. That is a big problem. Are you seeing this car books, Loki? I got this some time back. I don't even remember when. But yeah, you just do this. Oh, there's no closing. But you're technically supposed to like put this car thing. Then close, I'm going to be mad. Oh! And one side closes is. Oh, okay. I just had to press harder. I see, those are your shades. It just makes it so much easier to pack. Because one, it makes it so much easier to pack simply because they are protected. Will it fit? Because of the way you just crowded the thing. Let's try this. So I don't want this thing to expand on the side. I would want it to stay still. It expands and it's giving me goo vibes. I don't like that. That's actually very light. What else? What else? I think that's it. I think that's it for the most part. For the most part. Yeah. So this is the plan that I had. Just pack with small things. With time, they start to like. And I really hope that by the time I can call that guy to take that stuff, because you guys have to remember, I'm picking my nephews on Thursday. I don't want my nephews to come here and find that stuff laying around. Like, it's Bajenzi. I was still yapping and the camera went off. My SD card full. I really need a new SD card. Anyway, so I don't want my nephews to come and they find that stuff around. I want them to take all that stuff, and then there's a bit of space in the house. Yeah, so I hope I can find rugs before Thursday, because I would like those guys to take the stuff when there are rugs included. Rugs. Do you know what I mean? Rugs. I haven't yet picked up my mattress just yet. But you know those guys of Rosa Form? They have branches around Kampala. So wherever it is you choose to buy from, they can deliver to you for free. So I don't know if they have a branch around those ends, like as if, because if it's free, then they could bring it when I'm there. You get it? But I also want the guys of the bed to find a mattress there when they deliver the bed, so that we put the mattress and we see if things are seamless. And then before the bed gets there, I want the rug on the floor so the bed is put on top. Guys, it's a lot of work and thinking. Or am I just an overthinker? Guys, let me know in the comment section, okay? Anyway, that has been a bit of my packing situation. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry, my videos be ending abruptly, but before it warns, and it warns about the SD card, I'm trying to figure out storage. Guys, I promise you we shall figure this out. We're in this together.